Hello and welcome to this special session of the LATAM 2020 Groundbreakers Tour. I'm your host Javed Mohammed, and I'm very honored to have with us it's all the specialists from all the countries around Latin and Central America. We have with us Alexis Lopez, Eddie Molina, Nelson Carrella, Edelweiss Kammmermann, Alex Zaballa, Rolando Carrasco, and myself. So thank you all. So with that, this is going to be a very special tour. It's going to be a little different than previous years because I was actually on the tour for 2019, and it was one of the most memorable tours I have ever been to. But because it's going to be virtual, I thought I'd just kind of open it up to each of you, just for you to share your perspective of what's going to be different and why should people attend. So with that, Rolando, you want to go first?
Yeah, sure. Thank you, Javed. And hello to everyone. Yes, this year it's very different to what we've been experiencing in the past years for this tour. And I agree with you in terms that last year was a great tour for all the people who were involved in it. So this year it's going to be very, very different in terms of how we organized it, how we are going to deploy it. We have people from pretty much everywhere in the world, so it's going to be a different event. It is not even a tour, if you will, because everything is going to happen online. So we are not moving from one place to another. So it is not a tour by itself, but at the same time, we will try to keep the same kind of Latin American feeling, if you will. So that will be a challenge because we will not have those great moments in restaurants and going sightseeing the different places that Javed, in Latin America. But I mean, we may think on something so people can engage in Latin America. That will be my objective. Okay. Once we start this. Yeah.
All right. Talking about sightseeing, Alexis, you want to share your thoughts?
Yeah, I'm going to miss that as well. I did a few tours as well, and in the last year, I was there with Javed in some of the tour cities, especially in Quito, Cartagena, and also Lima. But I don't think you were in Lima. But I remember all we did in Quito and in Cartagena. We had the opportunity to go to the islands and had a great time there as well. And yeah, Quito was also good. Sir?
How about the conference? What do you think is going to be different about it this year?
Yeah, something different about that is I'm going to miss networking. Of course, it's very different when you are on site and you have this opportunity to talk with everyone, with other speakers. So that's something that I'm gonna miss a lot.
Okay. Alex, you want to share your thoughts?
Yes, sure. I think the virtual conference will be great because, as you know, the Latin America is very big, and for example, conference used to happen in only one city per country. And it's not easy for people to travel to attend conference. So this year will be easy for them. They can attend at the comfort of their homes.
So no jet lag, huh?
Yes.
Okay. Edelweiss, what are your thoughts?
Hi, Javed. I think it would be great, as Alex said. We are going to have 2 weeks. The good thing is everybody will going to see a lot of more content that is only in their own country, because it's full 2 weeks with a lot of content of different topics, database, Apex, Java, analytics. So it's a lot of information, and people can choose which sessions are best for them. This is the best thing. It's going to be tough for us. It's going to be different, I think, in the way that we usually organize, right? So first of all, I will miss totally not be able to host, all of you, because I really love to do that. I think it's one of the
just for the
parts that I
people,
love more from.
and just for the people out there, Edelweiss, as well as all the folks who are actually on this, are just amazing hosts. Please continue, Edelweiss.
Thank you. And I think this is we need to be, more organized in the way that we're going to use another technology. We need to, be sure that once we finish one session, then we start the other, and all the questions and answers. So it's going to be, more demanding, I think, for us in the way that we have to be completely in sync. But it's going to be great, and it's going to be a lot of content in Spanish and in English.
Cool. Nelson, you want to add anything?
Yes, maybe that for the people attending the event, they will have this year also a lot of offerings from different other user groups or that are producing online events. So this year the challenge is to get the attention of the people, because there is a lot of good content around. So we are going to have a lot of competency on that. And also, or as I'll say, that we are going to have 2 weeks. That means that we are not going to have concurrent sessions. So there will be one session per hour, so people can focus on that session. And that is why we spread the content across 2 weeks. But that also means that we are going to have probably less content than in the in-person event, because you usually, some countries, big countries, have 6 or 7 parallel tracks. Now we are going to have just 7 tracks per day in 2 weeks. So the addition of that is probably less for them. It's better for other smaller countries which have only a couple of concurrent tracks. But yeah, it would be a lot of good material for the people to attend.
Okay, and actually just a follow-up question. So besides it being on whichever online platform it is, will this be live streamed also on any of the social channels?
Yes, yes.
The main way to attend the event is going to be Zoom, right? So that's the main. We'll still have some details to cover in upcoming days, and probably we can decide if we just stream it, because that is perfectly possible. But we need to decide, because the other thing that we don't want to do is just to stream it, and we don't care who is going to connect, which probably happens if you just stream it.
Okay. All right. And Eddie, last but not least, what are your thoughts?
Thanks, David. I think all have been said now, but I think one of the more important things and the most different is that you can choose to be in every session every day, and you can be in almost 80 sessions during the event. When we make the presential, the tour, we have to choose between a lot of sessions at the same time, and sometimes, and I think a lot of times, we lost important things we want to learn. And this time, everyone who attend the event will be able to assist to every one of the sessions of the event. I think it's the most important thing, and the different and the most important difference with other years.
Great. Well, that's a very positive way to look at it, that there's no danger of anyone missing a session. So with that, is there any, it says there are going to be like, I think like 5 tracks. Is there one of the tracks you want to talk a little bit more about, just to give people an idea what they can expect?
Okay. In my case, I'm gonna be part of the Apex track. It will be on August 21, and it will be a very interesting track. We'll have 7 sessions. starting with me. I will be giving an introduction to the Apex tool. It's some basic thoughts about the tool, and we'll be have 6 more speakers talking about development with this tool. We're gonna have Marcelo from Argentina talking about development in team with Apex, and we're gonna be Dan Magan about speaking about if my I think it's gonna be about Apex, and we're gonna have a lot of interesting.
Okay, we're getting a bit of a screen freeze on your side, Eddie. If it's okay with you, we'll just move on to the next track. So Nelson, you want to talk a little bit about the track that you'll be giving attention to?
Yeah, sure. I will be hosting also we are all going to host different sessions during these days of the tour. We can call it like that, the event. So I will be on that. We have 2 days for database because we have a lot of content. Mm-hmm. So actually we have split try to give some space for also international speakers, not only from Latin American speakers. So we have the always good material from ID, Tim Hall, Sandesh, Keishu, so Chris Saxon, Marcus. So actually this is a package agenda with great material. Yeah, Connor, I'm reading now what I talk. So, and along with that, mixed with the great content also from the region. So yeah, it will be actually a good one.
And how about you, Edelweiss? Is there going to be you're going to be hosting any of the tracks?
Yes, I'm going to host the analytic track and also be part of it. And there is a lot of topics. It will have a very wide range of analytic topics, not only Oracle Analytics and Oracle Analytics Server, but also OCI data catalog, the cloud integration, cloud data integration, Exadata in the cloud, and there's a lot of a very wide range of different and how is also obviously analytics with machine learning and artificial intelligence. So there's a lot of and it's going to be a different speakers between Oracle product managers and Oracle ACE directors. So it's going to be great, really.
Great. Okay, Alex, how about yourself?
Sure. We're gonna have a Java track, which is going to be a 2 days Java track. The first day it's on August 17, and the second one is on August 24th. We're gonna have lots of talks, 14 to be specific, and with a range of topics like microservices with different frameworks, like microprofile, like Helidon. There's gonna be talks about how to upgrade to new versions of the Java platform, you know, like coming from Java 8 to Java 15 or the latest one. And there's also even an artificial intelligence talk. It's about TensorFlow for Java developers, which sounds interesting. Mm-hmm. And there's as well some serverless using the FN project, I suppose, with Oracle functions. So yeah, that's a lot of topics that you can choose which one you want to attend. I have to say that attending the sessions to upgrade to new Java versions are very sorry, I missed the word. I missed my train of thoughts.
Okay, no worries. Okay, let's move on to the other Alex. Yeah. Alex Zaballa, what are you going to be hosting?
OCI track. So I'm also speaking on this track. We will have great sessions explaining on how to start using OCI from basic to advanced. We have sessions on how to move from on-premises to OCI with options and best practices. Sessions about infrastructure as a code and tools for automation. Autonomous database, for example, the best use cases. How to track cost and expenses in the Oracle Cloud, and security.
Okay.
Very important topic.
All right. And Rolando, so are you going to be hosting a particular track also, or just?
Yes, we've been divided in several groups because of the length of the event. And yes, I am going to be hosting in 2 different days actually. And they will be for the Java track in specific, and also in the cloud native one. And the cloud native one, I think, is a good chance for people who is not aware about the Oracle offering around cloud native, so they can realize that there is an offering there and they can use it. And if they are an OCI customer already, then they can pretty much leverage from it and use it, because it's a good offering. So that would be the main goal for us in the cloud native track.
Okay. All right. So it sounds like a lot of great content. I know we want to encourage people to register for the event, share this video to get the message out. Anything else from any of you, any other message you'd like to share with the folks out there?
To join us, to be in the event and enjoy it.
All right. Okay, then, well, I just want to thank all of you for participating, and look forward to meeting you all virtually and hopefully in coming years in person. Thank you.
For sure.